Francois Groenewald versus Phillippe Rouch.
And now for the Samsung tale of the tape. 8 years older is Groenewald than his French opponent. Reach 1 centimeter advantage for Phillippe Rouch. EFC is amplified by Samsung. The new Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus is available in Midnight Black, Orchid Grey and Maple Gold. Over to Cyrus Fees for the official introductions.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, 3 rounds in the EFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist with a record of 5 wins and 3 defeats, standing 1.7 meters tall, weighing in at 60 kilos. Fighting out of Avignon, France, Phillippe Le Terrible Rouch. And now his opponent, standing across the hexagon, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a BJJ specialist with a professional record of 11 wins and 6 defeats, standing 1.76 meters tall, weighing in at 60 kilos. Fighting out of Cape Town, South Africa, Francois, the Anaconda Groenewald. Your referee when the action begins, Bobby Karagianidis.
RDG, specialist in differential and gearbox repairs, brings you the EFC Hexagon Girls. Find your nearest branch at rdg.co.za.
And there he is the Anaconda, Francois Groenewald. BJJ specialist taking on the well-rounded Phillippe Rouch.
Francois, you ready? Phillippe, ready? Fight!
Bobby Karagianidis gets us started for this one. 7 Stars energy drink, bringing us round number 1. In the blue is Rouch, in the white, Francois Groenewald, and it's spinning time.
Just mocked this.
A retort from the Frenchman.
That was funny.
Phillippe Rouch with a sense of humor out here, looking to have fun. Francois Groenewald is focused. Fair to say that everything that he throws, spinning or not, is to set up that takedown.
Yeah, 100%.
A spinning back fist is something that could make an appearance.
The way he throws that low kick is so weird.
But doesn't that make him a tricky customer that he comes from different angles?
Agreed, you know, if you're not ready for that kind of style, it can definitely set you off.
We've seen a spinning back kick KO tonight that was pretty impressive, so watch out.
Francois putting in the pressure on Phillippe.
Groenewald has put money on himself. He's actually gone to Bet Exchange and put $1,000.
Oh, spinning back fist.
Wow, the spinning back fist.
Going
now
for
looking
that
for a
double leg.
takedown.
He needs to watch that guillotine.
Yes, he does. He has his neck in there, and that is tight.
Yeah, that looks tight.
Very tight.
But it's a lot harder to finish once you're in half guard.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Now he escaped that choke.
He got out of danger very, very quickly, and now he is starting to wrap himself around the body of Phillippe Rouch.
This is his world.
His stand-up is quite creative in a weird way, to be honest. You know, he got through that jab, spinning back fist, got the takedown. Now he's got the mount. Oh, Phillippe pulls guard well.
Slippery character is Groenewald.
Groenewald continuing to stay busy. Phillippe Rouch is no bum on the ground, though. He knows what to do. He has great defense, and we know about the triangle.
He's finished all his fights with a triangle, so Francois can be comfortable on top there.
We see the jellyfish on the back of Francois Groenewald. I got to ask him about that. I never have asked him about the tattoo. I need to ask him about the tattoo.
I think he said it's just because it's cool.
Oh, fair enough.
Just he likes
and
jellyfish.
That does not surprise me at all. Why wouldn't he?
He needs to watch that triangle. You can see setting up, trapping that arm.
And there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, and he's good at it, and it's tight.
It's deep, eh?
We knew that's where it was going to go.
Francois needs to posture instead of trying to strike.
Now he's getting doubled over, but he gets out of trouble for a moment.
Oh, nice defense by Francois. As you can see, he's a black belt for a reason.
100%. He is showing us what he's made of here. It's no surprise. He's been doing it for years, Francois Groenewald.
He's got the knee on belly, possibly mounting. Nice reversal. Now Francois going for the guillotine.
Wow.
Oh, and if he locks that thing
that looks deep.
The Anaconda.
That looks deep. Now he's got that full guard.
He's trying to pull the arm off. Is Rouch doing a great job. Great defense by the Frenchman.
What a jiu-jitsu clinic.
Yeah, kids, take notes, 100%. Watch these two. What a scramble between these two grapplers. France versus South Africa here.
Francois is very, very flexible.
Oh!
He looks to be setting out a triangle as well.
Arms are in. It's going to be tough to get that
Oh,
stop.
nice fish. Oh, that's deep.
Deep.
Oh, and he's going to finish him here.
He's got that arm trapped so he can roll over.
Strangling his prey here.
But a very, very awkward position here. Can he put him out, DeMarc?
Wow. Rouch is defending really, really well. Doesn't give Francois the opportunity to rotate and finish that triangle.
Wow, you look at the positioning. Francois just seems to know exactly what to do in every position that he's in. Francois Groenewald has eyes on the prize.
Oh,
this is how you got to do it.
He's got that mounted.
That is incredible.
Mounted triangle. Now he's going to... How flexible are these guys now?
Wow.
Insane. Absolutely insane. These two.
Rouch is doing his best to avoid
nice
damage.
elbow. Rouch probably going to try and use the cage to push Francois away. There we go. Now he's back to that triangle position. I was in this position in our fight, and it's not a place you want to be.
You better watch out. You might be in it again.
Oh, no, no.
Never that. Never that, DeMarc.
Francois traps that arm. How tough is Rouch, eh?
He's come to fight.
No, and I don't think the weight cut is having a problem whatsoever. He looks on top of his game here. He's just dealing with a very, very tough grappler. Wow.
Both fighters really, really good on the ground.
Loving it.
Even a little wink there from Rouch as that round concluded.
Now, we talked about this before we got into the fight, and I think we all kind of agreed that maybe his gas tank could get him in trouble with Francois Groenewald. Now, you've had a chance to take him into deep waters. This is a guy that maybe the gas tank's a problem. Do you think maybe he's rectified that?
100% you've seen in his life. But what he does, actually, he tries to finish you in the first round. So a lot of the fights that he goes to don't go that long. Maybe that's why his gas tank hasn't really been tested in that sense. But when I fought him, he did well. You know, he was tired, but he kept pushing forward.
Take a look at the MPL action replay, and there it was fairly tight, that triangle, just not able to put it away. I thought maybe when he got on top with the mounted triangle that it might have been it.
Yeah, Francois just couldn't get that angle so that he can make it deeper. And Rouch is also very good
give
on the
him
ground.
credit, 100%.
100%,
Phillippe,
yep.
Yeah, he's really showing us something here, and a great addition to our bantamweight roster as the international fighters continue to pour into the Extreme Fighting Championship. And see, as you remember, when the organization first started, it was only for Africans. That's it.
That's right. It
Period.
was very rare that we had any international
and
fighters.
just in the last, what, 2.5 years, 3 years, we've seen this huge influx.
It's been fantastic to see and be a part of.
And to test the South African fighters, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's great for the evolution of the sport.
7 stars brings you round number 2 here as Francois Groenewald and Phillippe Rouch, and you can see you can see Francois. You can tell he's very tired right now.
Yeah, he's always tied into the second round. It's I don't know who's his conditioning coach, but look how weird his stand-up.
Oh, and he ate a shot there by Rouch. But here he comes charging forward, and he wanted to close the distance, and he did. How long until they hit the ground?
Both men clinch.
And start your stopwatch.
I like the way that Francois is fighting, though. He's not giving Rouch that space. He wants to get on him, possibly take his back there. If Rouch doesn't watch out, Francois is going to take his back.
Possible judo trip on the cards here.
And they are up against the fence, looking for position. This is kind of what we expected out of this fight. It was going to be a grappling seminar, and that's exactly what we've seen. And he's going to bring him down to the ground. He's going to grab for that takedown, and he gets it.
That was a good transition. Goes from top to bottom, traps those legs. Rouch is down.
Wily character, Groenewald.
Wow,
Rouch
here we go.
Going for the
Guillotine.
guillotine. Nice escape by Francois. He didn't allow Rouch to get those legs around him.
Didn't phase him at all. He quickly got out of danger. And now he's trapping the leg.
He's trying to go for mount there. For those who appreciate jiu-jitsu, I mean, they must be excited for this fight.
Yeah, it's a master class, isn't it? An exhibition of note.
EFC 59 here from Carnival City Casino and Entertainment World. What an incredible night it's been, as it is truly South Africa taking on the world.
Francois gets that mount.
Cyrus Fees alongside our bantamweight champion DeMar Penna and C.S. Duplessis, just enjoying the fights here. We've seen a little bit of everything. Now we're seeing the grappling really come into effect.
Francois got that body triangle, trying to take his back.
Always looking for the submission as Groenewald.
How long can Rouch hang in there?
Oh, wow. Francois got his back now. What Rouch is doing, well, he's keeping his base so that Francois doesn't pull him straight back so he can get it.
Readjust the body lock with Francois.
Both guys really, really good on the ground.
Now nearly has both hooks in, one in.
Trying to soften him up.
Such an interesting position here on the mats.
What Rouch should try to do is now turn and get his back to the mat. So maybe Francois then can mount him and rather be mounted and giving up your back. It's easier to pull guard through mount or stuff like that, but when you have when someone's got your back, Francois can possibly get the rear naked choke. There we go, that arm is right under.
There it is, but he's not underneath the chin. Great defense.
Not quite.
He tucked that chin.
Rouch has done superbly well to stave off the attack here.
Yeah, for sure.
And that body triangle stops your breathing, so it will affect your gas tank. Really good control by Francois.
Have you been impressed, DeMar Penna, by Groenewald's performance so far?
Definitely. This is not the guy you want to go to the ground with. You want to keep it standing and smash him there.
Softening up the body even more with those kicks.
Rouch, oh, well done by Rouch. Reverse the position.
Now stacks him up. Does Phillippe Rouch.
Francois
He's going to look to try to get back into that triangle again, you got to believe.
Yep.
He had some pretty good success in round number 1. He was unable to finish, but he did have a big impact.
Rouch trying to walk those elbows on top.
And less than a minute to go here in round 2.
How do you score a fight like this? I mean,
it's tough. Very, very tough. And Groenewald maybe more dominant position and more submission attempts in this round. And remember, Phillippe Rouch, the losses that he does have are all by submission. So I mean, he wins by submission and he loses by submission.
It'll be interesting to see how the scoring goes.
Yeah. But I think on the ground, actively, Francois has been attempting those submissions. He's trying to finish the fight. So Rouch is possibly trying to get a breather.
Doing a good job of just trapping those arms right now. Not allowing Phillippe Rouch to really operate.
Tempted elbow.
Final moments here of round number 2, and I believe it's going to be Rouch on top, and here goes another attempt by Groenewald that was thwarted. And there it is, round 2 is up. The grappling seminar continues.
Both guys really good on the ground.
So let's look at your virtual scorecard. Where are you at right now?
I believe Francois is taking it.
I think Francois.
Yeah, I think taking his back, mounting him quite a few times.
Yeah, looking to finish the fight, isn't he?
MPL action replay. Let's take a look.
So they took him down. Rouch did a good reversal, but Francois came back up. Check how he defends that guillotine. Straight away steps with that leg.
Yeah, he didn't stay in for very long at all. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. Funny enough, I've actually grappled Francois probably 2010 in a competition.
Yeah.
So this guy's been on the mat almost all his life. So.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, there's a lot of black belts that float around, and it seems like some are more legit than others. Francois seems to be one of those guys that is 100% a legit black belt.
Definitely. He's definitely a legit black belt, you know.
He didn't get that one in the mail by any means. Black belts are us.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could have one like in the next few days if I really wanted one.
I see you are wearing a black belt, actually.
I am wearing a black belt.
It'll be interesting to see the approach now.
Phillippe Rouch from France, can he come into South Africa and notch a victory and make the impact that he wants? Or will Francois Groenewald take home the victory? Can the Franaconda strike and tap out his opponent?
For Rouch.
Oh, Rouch coming out strong. That's strong right hand.
Strike.
Francois bounces. It's crazy how he just comes forward like that, like a wobbly kind of striking.
He's not afraid to take a shot at all.
He's got a really good chin, eh?
Oh, but how good a chin is it? He took that uppercut in stride.
Rouch
What an uppercut.
Rouch being more aggressive now. I think maybe he senses that he might be down on the scorecard, so he's trying to put pressure.
You know, it's so frustrating. Sometimes you see the fighter that is obviously down on the scorecards, and they're still hesitant coming into that third round.
Yeah, 100%. Rouch got that double underhooks. Nice elbow attempt.
Francois looking to throw that arm underneath the chin again. Nice block by Phillippe Rouch.
Would he not consider disengaging and doing the same, taking Groenewald on in the stand-up?
Yeah.
Maybe an option to consider?
Yeah, 100%, because on the ground they're both really good and it's very dangerous.
He posts with his arm.
Look at Francois going to switch.
Whoa, hello!
Switching to
That's right into a triangle. And he nearly had a triangle lock. What a crazy transition by Francois Groenewald in mid-air, transitioning into a potential triangle.
So Anaconda.
It's going to be interesting how this round pans out.
Francois Groenewald on the bottom, looking to use the fence to his advantage.
See how he brings the armbar? Rouch, both guys are really good.
Whoa! He faked it. Wow, playing possum was Phillippe Rouch. He tries to jump back in and is getting taken down to the mat for his troubles.
Oh, he's going for
savvy
that
move.
He's going for that triangle again. He's won all his fights by a triangle. This is his favorite position. Oh, it seems to be deeper.
It is deeper, but you're dealing with a very, very tough guy to submit. In fact, a man that has never submitted in his career.
Oh, wow. But that looks deep, eh? Oh, it's got that trapped his arm, but Francois is very calm in there. He's been there many times.
Oh, but that's a bad spot.
Many times.
Maybe trying to relieve the pressure a bit.
Yeah, so what he's trying to do, using that leg so he can, yes, exactly.
How tight is that, DeMarc?
He seems to be fine. He's using that, basically like he's answering the phone. That's why he has his right hand to the side of his head.
The golden rule.
Yeah, so he can release the pressure. But that looks deep, eh?
You know who's calling now? The terribly. He's on the phone right now.
Yeah. Oh, tap! He's got a tap!
Oh, and he tapped him! Phillippe Rouch, are you kidding me?
Unbelievable!
Welcome to the EFC! Le Terrible!
Le Terrible!
Le Terrible! What a win for Phillippe Rouch. Incredible. That was a war. That was an amazing fight.
That is amazing.
You better get to know that guy.
Yeah.
He might be coming to see you soon.
100%, yeah, but hey, what I've seen tonight, you know, I think I'm on a different level. I'll smash this guy.
DeMarc Denna.
I like the confidence.
Throwing down the gauntlet. Wow. Incredible win there by Phillippe Rouch. And it was the grappling game. And it was Francois Groenewald coming out on the bottom, unable to get the win. Tapping out for the first time in his career history, being made here at EFC 59.
I think the gas tank probably played a big role in there. We saw Francois' second round was already tired. You know, that's the thing. You need to be fit. Your technique can only take you so far.
Let's take a look at our MPL action replay and take a look at that triangle.
Yeah, he's trying to defend, that's called answering the phone. Puts his right hand to the side, trying to relieve the pressure, but it was too deep. Once Rouch pulled his head back, that choke was deep. This kid is dangerous, actually.
Very dangerous indeed. To submit the grappler, the black belts, on your debut.
Never been finished, Francois, via submission. So it was quite impressive.
Yeah, just too much at the end there. It taps out.
Well done to Rouch.
See what it means to him. It's great to see. Come to the new organization. Make your debut. Get the W.
Yeah, good addition to the bantamweights.
So Phillippe Rouch gets the W. Over now to Cyrus Fees for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Bobby Karagianidis has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 3. Your winner by tap out due to triangle choke, Phillippe Le Terrible Rouch.